Hello and welcome to my Monday morning rant. Today I kind of feel like a baseball pitcher in that I think every once in a while you got to seemingly throw a pitch away, and today is going to be like a throwaway clip. I really don't expect to get much of a response from this, but it's something I've got to get out. I have to get off my chest, and hopefully some of you out there will realize while I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. You know, in 1980, my wife and I were blessed to have a little baby girl named Robin. She was born with Down syndrome. Anyone that's gone onto my website and clicks on About Mark and in my inspiration can do a little bit more reading about that. Well, in 1980, we started teaching my daughter how to read by flashcard. By the time she was 2 years old, she could almost completely fully read. Well, the interesting part of that was about 5 years ago, there was this great big new revelation in the world of reading, that how you could teach your kids to read by flashcard. It was like this brand new thing. Well, we did it in 1980. In 1985, I met Tom Tomasello that taught me this thing about swinging left through the golf ball. In 1998, I introduced it on the Golf Channel where I said that you got to swing crooked to hit the golf ball straight. Now, it seems like in 2012, after seeing, let's say, Graham McDowell do it about 2 or 3 years ago, now Tiger Woods has made it famous. Now, lately, Matt Kuchar's made it even more famous. Well, Corey Pavin was doing it 10 or 12 years ago. Peter Jacobson was doing it. It's like this is this brand new thing. I had a guy write me an email the other day saying about this new fad swing about swinging left through the golf ball. It's not a fad. It's been around forever. Tom Tomasello taught it to me in 1985. Homer Kelly probably taught it to him in 1960. It's been around forever. Here's our dilemma. We now live in a society where we expect instant results. And I did a clip, I guess maybe a week ago or so. I said, you know, this is why you learning to swing left's not going to work. It's not going to work because you're not going to take the time to learn how you have to stand level and on top of the golf ball. It's not going to work because you've been told to swing inside out. It's not going to work because you were told to keep your head behind the golf ball. It's not going to work because everyone still thinks at impact your club face should be square to the target line and that you square the club face with your hands. So what's going to happen is another 30 years is going to go by until somebody else comes along and brings it up again, but yet they add a little bit more of a piece of information to you. Well, my want is for you, let's not let another 30 years go by. I can remember taking lessons from Tom Tomasello in 1985, and I'm still getting things come back to me that he said. I wish at that time that I would have known what questions to ask him, because I could have cleared it up 30 years earlier. I don't want that for you. There's only going to be a few of you out there that kind of get what I'm trying to say. Everyone still is going to want that quick fix. I think YouTube and the internet is full of guys that are willing to give you free advice. I would suggest to you that we may be more screwed up on the golf swing now than we've ever had, because we got 1,000 guys giving you 1,000 different pieces of information, wanting for you to click onto them to pay them money because they're the easiest. Well, my hairs go up as soon as I say easiest, because it was so damn easy. Why are you and I having such a struggle with it? But if we would just accept that it is very tough and go step by step and learn it, you absolutely could learn it. So I'm trying to give you an insight on what you should be looking for. So you need all the information you can on impact. You know you're getting the wrong information if you think your club face should be square to the target line at impact. You're wrong. If you don't understand that the club face should be about 2 to 3 degrees open at impact and hitting the inside quadrant of the ball, you need to do some homework. Swinging left on plane and up is absolutely correct. It's going to be around forever. Don't poo-poo it just because you don't totally understand it. You're going to get very, very, very few guys on YouTube or the internet explaining it to you, because they won't make any money trying to explain this. It's too tough, too complicated, can't be done. But yet the other way is wrong. So we got this kind of dilemma going in golf. As I'm ranting here, I want to keep going for a little bit. Launch monitors and high-speed cameras have not done us one little bit of good. It's fun, and it's interesting watching this stuff, and it's really cool feedback. But the amount of time went into learning what correct is and how to do it. Like, what good does it do somebody to know what dimensions are, yet they were told to stay behind the ball? Like, understand, the brain wins, the body doesn't. The brain wins. The only real way that you're ever going to improve is to change what you're change the thought. The same old information is going to get you the same old results forever. So you need to change that. I think, to me, this is a throwaway clip because, well, 2% might go, wow, that was pretty cool, I want to hear more. Well, I hope you do, because fun for me comes from those that are not so much interested in quick tips. From those that, that's an oxymoron too, quick tip. That kind of suggests that it works, and it doesn't. So I really kind of look forward to people willing to, of course, work smarter, not harder, get the correct information. And what they would find is what you would find if you did it was getting a good shot's fun, but knowing how you did it and knowing you can do it again is even more fun. So anyways, that's my rant. I hope you didn't look for more stuff. I think operating moment in my life now where I guess come out of the closet and tell everybody is I don't want to teach the masses. The masses are never going to get it. They are going to insist on stuff that can't be done. So it's not, I wish them all the luck, but I'm really looking for you people out there that are angry, that you're searching, you're frustrated, because you're getting different guys saying different things all over the place where it's not the truth. You got to set a course of action, get somebody that you really trust and believe in, go step by step, get one thing in place, put another thing in place. However, I mean, I hope that's enough to intrigue you, and I thank you for letting me rant here. If nothing else, it makes me feel better. Bye.